Parshas Vayechi, Yaakov gives the famous bracha to Yosef's children, Menashe and Ephraim. Part of the bracha he gives is V'yidgul arov b'kerev ha'aretz. They should be fruitful like the fish, b'kerev ha'aretz. Some of the Mepharshim ask, why specifically the fish? There's lots of animals that are very fruitful, that have a lot of offspring. Why specifically fish? So what one of the Mepharshim explains is that fish are different from animals, from birds, in the sense that by animals and birds, in order to eat them, there's a process of shechita. You have to do the shechita properly, and if the shechita isn't done properly, they're not kosher. Even after the shechita is performed, there are certain blemishes that the animal might have that render the animal a treifa, make it also not kosher to eat. Even if you shechted it properly and there are no blemishes, it's still true there are parts of the animal, certain of the fats and different parts of the animal, the blood, that you're not allowed to eat. By fish, none of these laws are true. There's no laws of shechita, there's no laws of blemishes, you're allowed to eat all the parts of the fish, there's no fats or blood that are problematic. And part of the bracha that Yaakov is giving over to Menashe and Ephraim, we want our children to be like fish, not only in terms of how many there are, but in terms of how pure they are. We want to be able to give over to our children total purity. We want to make sure that our children are always kosher, they're doing the right things, they're seeing the right things, they're involved in the right things. And as opposed to birds and animals, where it's not true that it's always going to be the case that birds and animals are pure. Fish are always pure. There's no way to make them not kosher. And that's part of the bracha that Yaakov was conveying to Menashe and Ephraim.